Hello and welcome to your energy reading for September 8th to 15th. My name is Fiona Waddell, so welcome, energy worker and teacher. So, my channeling beforehand, what I got for this week is I just kept hearing like this donkey or mule, and it's just hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw in the background. And I at first I was tuning in and I'm like, is that us? And it's like, kinda. But for because this is a collective, if you associate with that, go right ahead. But what I leaned more into was we're kind of like the herder, and we're trying to get this energy, this stubborn force to move, and it's going to move. It's kind of like divine timing, to be perfectly honest, because sometimes we're just like, when is my time? So it makes sense, especially the week before we had a lot of energy transformations and shifts. And so this week we're kind of sitting in a shadow energy of the in between. It's like um, and here's the thing, like the word stubborn came up, but it was stubborn in the sense that we're pulling and pulling, and we're kind of the one being stubborn, saying, you're going to move when I tell you you're going to move. And it's like, mm. And it's kind of like we have to get creative. We can't force anything. We can't force this donkey to move. We can be creative. We can get a carrot. We can slowly wander away. I sometimes do this with my cats. I'm like walking over here, and then they're like, so it kind of gives me it's like we're pulling when we're not supposed to be fighting. It's kind of like we turn around and just be like, okay, donkey's going to follow me eventually. I've got the carrots, I got the goods. And we just slowly plug away, and then it'll catch up. It'll catch up. You might have to go back and say, come on, a little coaxing, but you're moving forward. You're not forcing, you're not fighting with it. Because the more you fight, it's like we're going to take longer. So, which is the energy I sense for this week. So it's kind of like just move forward. It's a game of trust, not a challenge, not meant something to like, not Red Rover. You're heading forward. So let's pull the card here. A couple of cards for this week. What do we need to know? What's the energy going on? Yeah. So don't get distracted is what I'm getting. Yeah, the opening card is the Tower. The Tower, challenge your life. I'm working with Bradley Valentine's Archangel Power Tarot deck. And the Tower is awesome. We got Archangel Hamuel on the, yeah, Hamuel on the angel for this, Archangel for this. And Archangel Hamuel is amazing at helping us find a path. And so here he is above and helping us find a way. So we're going through this transformation. We're going through this transition. So we've just finished the eclipse, and we're just like, yeah, let's go. New Earth. Woohoo, feeling fantastic. So we're going through the throes of like burning the old life down and rebuilding it. And we're kind of like, where's our new world? Where's our new world now? And so this card is kind of like, pace yourself. There'll be sudden movements. It even says on here, embrace the opportunity that change brings. You're breaking free of procrastination. So it's not a fight. Like it's happening. It's happening. And we've got support. And Archangel Hamuel helps us find a path, find a way. If there's a will, there's a way kind of energy. And it's a major arcana card. So we're on our way it's the Tower. We're on our way. We're switching things up. And it's also coupled with the Eight of Pentacles, or the Eight of Ariel, and I love Ariel. The Eight of Earth, very grounded. So it's like hitting the books, mastering, removing distractions. So don't get like pulled down by that silly donkey. It's coming. It's coming. But we might just need to have to like we'll have to focus on our own skills, focus on ourselves, stay in our own lane, and get really good at whatever it is that we want to be doing. Because the Eight of Pentacles in the Rider Waite is a tradesman working on building the pentacles. and he's removed himself from the village, and he's just mastering. He's hanging all these different like coins on the wall that he's created. So he's really working on his craft, and that when he does go out, when he does go to market, he's gonna crush it. So this is the card about focus on yourself, really perfect it. This could be staying the course, being consistent with lifestyle habits or goals or dreams. You know, if it's save $1 a day, save $1 a day. Walk 5,000 steps, walk 5,000 steps. Whatever our dreams and goals are, it's stay in our lane and just get good at it. Don't put your blinders on and just get her done. And it's followed by the Six of Wands. And so when I see this in our mix, it's kind of like people are watching. People are watching. People are watching you. Like you may not be at the finish line yet, but they see you. They see you. And what's nice is that you don't have to announce it. Last week we talked about not announcing you're going on a spiritual journey. This is not announcing it either, but people are watching. And because you're following who you truly are, that's what the Six of Wands, Six of Gabriel's about, is you have stayed true to who you are and you haven't fallen victim to distractions and people waving their stick around and not making contact, um, to a beautiful energy of being in the flow and being recognized for it. So that's why he can ride through the village on his horse saying, "Yay, me." And everyone's like, "Yes, you worked so hard. You've done the right thing." So when I see this with this whole energy, it's stay in your lane, really get good at what you're doing. Don't get pulled into distractions and keep following your truth. And this is a card about action and getting rewarded for your action. But I kind of feel like at this stage, people are watching. You might not get the accolades you're worthy of, but people are watching. It's the right people. It's the right people. So let's look at energy from Rebecca Campbell's Starseed Oracle deck. This is starting to weather too. Holy Hannah. I might have to do a deck overhaul, folks, and just replace my old ones with new ones. They're that well used. There we go. The card from Rebecca Campbell is Forge, Don't Follow. I think, yeah, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So this makes sense with this energy. You're don't worry about the donkey. The donkey's coming. You might have to coax him a little bit, but it's not a pull. It's kind of like working together and incentivizing. But your goal is to keep moving forward with your own small actions. And here's the thing is that nobody else is pulling this donkey, just you are. So this is forge, don't follow. You're creating a new path. So looking for cookie cutter methods or copying or so and so did this, why am I not there? Because it has to be your way. And that's why this card's important, is that it's your truth, your way of doing things. Um, and we saw that in the week before with the Eight of Cups, which is not settling and going on a personal journey. Nobody else can go on your own journey except you. So when I take a look at this and this card here for this week, I would say think outside the box. Avoid comparing yourself to other people and do what resonates. For example, so many people I know who are readers all do astrology tarot readings, or they do social issues. And I'm a little bit different. I want to go with the weekly read and give you a boost and lift you up and give you a heads up on stuff and move you forward. So we're all different. And we all, so how it works for somebody else doesn't necessarily work for you. So it, the best way I can give this is it's okay to serve hamburgers because there's many different tastes. That's why we have all the different types of burger joints, because people have different preferences. So you do you. And what that means is try not to compare, listen to your intuition. And if it doesn't feel fun or it feels like a struggle bus or you're fighting against the current, then you're out of alignment. And that's where this card comes in, is to allow the change to happen. and let the new you, new way of doing things just come into fruition. There we go. So there is the week of the 8th to the 15th. I hope that was helpful. If you have any comments or suggestions, please place them at the bottom. Like, subscribe, share, and have a beautiful week. Take care.